What's up, guys? Cipher Pol 808 back again, and today we got some more One Piece action. We got my live reaction to chapter 1034, but before we jump into it, go ahead and do me a favor, hit that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed to the channel, and hit the bell icon if you want to be notified of any of my future videos. Now that you have, let's jump right into the chapter. So what do we got? Alright, chapter 1034, Sanji vs. Queen. Alright, and the cover page, it says, cover request by Ebi. Usopp wins prizes for kids at a shooting range during a festival. Alright, Mr. Sniper right there, Mr. Soga King winning a bunch of prizes for everyone. So, pretty good, pretty good. But let's see, Sanji vs. Queen. I'm excited. This Brontosaurus, Brachiosaurus, whatever the hell he was, Queen. Let's see what happens to him. Alright, jumping right in. Skull Dome, Left Brain Tower, Pleasure Hall. A mighty explosion. Alright, so just starting right off, we just got this big explosion. Alright, says, Osum, get back, you'll get hurt. We should move deeper into the castle, but... Alright, so these are all the women kind of looking on. I think these were all the women that said Sanji hit that girl, and we're like, what did you do that for? She was an innocent girl. And it says, I still haven't found Chuji. Don't worry about him. I'm sure he's fine. You have to take care of yourself. Alright, then what do we got? Okay, so now we're panning back out. We see Onigashima floating. It says, we need to try and find a way off this island. Things are so bad, it might be best to try and escape Wano itself. That's it. I've got it. Alright, so, everyone's kind of starting to realize, like, oh crap, we got this big fire, there's this huge battle, like, we need to get off Onigashima, like, now. Like, right now, we're not fighters, this has nothing to do with us, like, let's get out of here. So, what do you guys think is going to be this, seems like someone got this bright idea, like, oh, I know how to get us out of here, so what do you guys think it is? Let's see. Oh, okay, it looks like we're jumping right back, and I think this is Momo right here. I am as much of a dragon as Kaido. That means I can grab his flame clouds. Alright, so Momo's over here. He's trying to, he's like, wait, I'm a dragon too, so just because they're not my flame clouds doesn't mean I can't grab them. So he starts trying to grab Kaido's flame clouds. Says, if I cannot force the island back, I can at least stop it from getting any closer. Alright, so Momo, he's starting to resolve himself. He's like, alright, if I can't stop it, I at least gotta... Or if I can't completely, push it back and turn its direction, I gotta stop it right here. I cannot let it go any further. So I like this resolve. We saw Momo. He just got turned into this big adult and turned into this dragon, but he's still very much a child at heart. So to see him kind of have this resolve, it's shows his character right there. All right, and it says, I have to prevent the worst case scenario. All right, so worst case scenario, Onigashima crashing into the flower capital if Kaido gets knocked out and the armory, just exploding and causing this massive explosion. So we know Yamato went down, but that fire monster is starting to head down there too. So, it's a race against time for all three of them. Who's going to get there first? Is the island going to crash first? Is Momo going to be able to stop it? Or is Yamato going to be able to disable the bombs? Or is the flame monster going to get to it? Like, there's just so many, moving pieces on top of all the battles we got going on. And we know we still got, Sanji and Queen. So, there's going to be a lot going on. This island will not destroy the flower capital. Why still draw breath? All right, Mr. Shogun here, he's like, I cannot allow my country's capital to be destroyed by this pirates, essentially his capital. Like, no, cannot happen. That will not be my first act as Shogun. I cannot let my capital be blown up. All right, now where are we going? Okay, so we're going back inside the Skull Dome, live floor. We've got to force our way out. Hold them back. All right, so the beast pirates, everyone's fighting. Everyone's trying to, like, get out. Some are trying to get, hold them back. All right, and then we're going, okay, Skull Dome, Left Brain Tower, Pleasure Hall. Okay, now we're getting to the Queen and King's, or the Queen and Sanji stuff. All right, so we see Queen over there, and he's, like, got little sparkles in his eyes, and Sanji just got this pissed off look on his face right now. All right, and we just see Sanji, he's just, like, next frame, he's just jumping out of the way of this huge explosion, and he just says, Queen, and it says... Okay, so Sanji's like, yo, what the hell? He's like, he can shoot beams from his eyes right now. All right. So on top of, everything, his zone fruit and being able to kind of shoot like his snake-like neck and body kind of out of his main body. Now he can like shoot beams out of his eyes. So, Mr. Science over here, he's got a lot of stuff. And okay, so Sanji's getting flashbacks to his brother. Who is this? Sparking Valkyrie. Was that neat? Or Ichiji, I think. I can't remember which one's which. But okay, now we see Queen. It says Henry, and Sanji just got this like concerned look on his face. He knows there's a incoming attack right now. What kind of attack is it going to be? All right. Oh, so Queen, instead of shooting his whole body out, now he's extending his neck because he's he's part cyborg. So he's just and he's just smashing, and it looks like, and he's electrocuting Sanji. All right. So Sanji's just up in the air, and all of a sudden Queen's head just comes flying at him, and now he's just, as soon as he makes contact, he starts getting electrocuted. Okay, so he's literally starting to see like all the attacks from his siblings kind of be at Queen's disposal right now. Henry Blazer. All right, so yeah, he's just flashing back, and we just see Sanji just falling out of the sky, and Queen's just got this big old grin on his face. He's like, "You get it now?" So clearly, Queen, maybe you guys think he had something to do with helping Judge, kind of design whatever he did to give his children their powers. These are Germa 66, double six techniques. I wanted to show you them. Okay, and Sanji's kind of dancing his way out of there, spinning on his hands, getting out of the way of a blast. After you use your suit to morph, Judge's sons are the culmination of his scientific work. All right, so wait. Do you guys think that means that Queen has the ability to go invisible, or is Sanji kind of like a unique case, and Queen's gonna like need to capture Sanji to be able to, steal this Germa technique? All right, and it says, okay, we're going down. All right, it looks like Sanji's, I don't know, it looks like maybe trying to run away. I was hoping to crush you while you had that suit on. Okay, so this is Queen talking to him. That would have shown that bastard once and for all that his tech can't hold a candle to mine. All right, so there's a rivalry right there. He wanted to just destroy one of the Germa kids in their raid suit to, prove to Judge, like, I'm the better scientist. So Queen, even in the midst of all this chaos and battle and flames, like, he's still trying to one-up Judge. So I'm wondering what Judge did to piss him off, or where that rivalry, like, why is it so dire? And it says, get itself back. All right, and now he's shooting the laser beams out of his eyes again. Your feud has nothing to do with me. Yeah, so even Sanji's like, yo, this has nothing to do with me. And what do we got now? I was playing dumb earlier. I've dug everything there is to know about Germa science. Like, okay, so he's using his arm, and he's wrapped up Sanji right now. It says, my arsenal can replicate anything you brothers can do. Again with that family. And now he's thinking of, what's his name? Yonji, I think his name. The green one. Yeah, the winch. And he just whips Sanji across the way right there. Like, damn. All right, what do we got here? Okay, so. Oh, technical difficulty. All right, sorry. All right, so getting back to it. So, yeah, we see Queen. He's got, Sanji wrapped up, and he's just smashing him through, like, the wall and through the rubble right there. And Sanji looks like, he's taking some damage. But then, okay, Sanji looks like he kicks his way out of it and says, huh? Queen's like, wait, what the hell just happened? What have you done? My arm. So Sanji kind of kicked and blew up the arm that was wrapping him up. All right. And he's kind of, he got away, but it looks like he's kind of down. He's like, how dare you, dirty brow. Okay, so Queen is pissed. Sanji just damaged his precious technology that he's over here touting is better than, Sanji's father's technology, or, his science with his kids. I warned you. Don't ever mention them in front of... Okay, so Sanji's starting to get pissed. He's like, yo, you've been mentioning Germa double six guys. Like, I told you, do not mention them. They are not my family. You think you can control what I say? So Queen's like, yo, you think you can control me? All right. And then we see Sanji. Okay, so he's coming in for a flanchette strike. Okay, what is that? Hurts, huh? Did you think I'd just let you dominate this fight? All right, so this is the point where Sanji starts fighting back a little bit and starts, showcasing some of his skills, maybe some of his, his unique skills that have nothing to do with the Germa. There's no way you didn't feel that kick that sent you flying earlier. We've been going all out for a while, so it's no surprise we're getting weaker. And then Queen just has a grimace on his face. Okay, what Sanji got to say? He says, the difference is I've found my resolve and accepted my fate. I'm not the same man you fought on the live floor. All right, so when Sanji had his raid suit, and potentially I still don't know if I believe it that he hit that woman, but, he's like, I'm not that same dude that you fought earlier. And then we see, okay, so Queen, he's like panting. And he did it. Queen disappeared. He has this stealth technology or whatever he's using. He disappeared. And Sanji's eyes just bug out. He's like, oh. He said, show me then. Let's see how you've changed. All right, so Queen calling him out. He's like, all right, you want to talk smack? You want to say you've changed? Like, show me. Next up is your technique. Stealth Black. All right, so he literally just cycled through all the siblings right there. And he's like, okay, I'm going to finish with Sanji. He's like, now let me show you your skill. And he says, you sure do have a lot of tricks up your sleeve. And then we see Sanji just kind of disappear. Huh? He just, okay, and then Queen, even though he's still kind of invisible, he's like, wait, he disappeared too? But he isn't even wearing his suit. So, we saw Sanji kind of smash that suit. So Queen was not expecting him to be able to, disappear without his raid suit. No, he's moving faster than the eye can see. He'll have to reappear when he's out of stamina. What a stupid attempt to counter me. All right, so Queen obviously thinks he's figured it out. And then what do we see? Okay, so we see a little mouse and we see him squeaking. Squeak, squeak. There you are, Chuji. You're okay. All right, so this girl, she's calling for her little mouse right here in the midst of all this chaos. She seems to have found her mouse. I don't know why she had a mouse. Chuji, over here quickly. Squeak, squeak. The fighting could break out again at any second. Okay, and then, all right, so we see it was Queen as invisible. That's who hit the woman, not, oh my gosh. I told you, I told you guys, it was no way it was Sanji. It's got to be, watch. Oh, that tramp. She refused my summons dozens. Okay, so Queen was obviously saw a chance to settle a personal grudge right here dozens of times. She even rejected me today, but she seems perfectly fine. All right, what do we got here? Okay, so we can kind of see the outline, just to show us where Queen's body is in context of the frame. And it says, she was my number one ever since Komurasaki-tan met her tragic end. All right, so, he was all in love with Komurasaki, and then he heard from Kyoshiro, who is Denjiro. Or I guess, no, he didn't hear from them, but he heard that Denjiro had killed Komurasaki. So I guess this was supposed to be like his new main squeeze, and now he's like, but she rejected all of my advances and everything. I thought she was bedridden due to a terrible migraine. Oh, so he got the old, I got a headache excuse. He's not appreciating that too much right now, and he's invisible. It's funny that she can apparently walk around carefree now. Oh yeah, Queen is pissed about this. I guess I haven't dished out enough divine punishment yet. Have some more. Alright, so Queen is going in for an attack. I have more tools at my disposal now. Okay, we see Sanji coming in. And it says, a sturdy exoskeleton, enhanced strength, and super speed. I'll make use of them all. And, I'm getting flashbacks to, like, OG Sanji in his suit, with Diable Jambe and his foot is, in flames. If I pair the exoskeleton protection with my armament hockey training, my legs should be able to stand flames much hotter than before. Oh, so he's going to get even hotter. He says his flames burned because of the passion of his heart, and now he's like, oh, now with everything, I can burn even brighter. Ifrit Jambe. All right, what do we got? The speed and weight behind my kicks will be on another level. I understand now. Okay, so Sanji's like realizing all these power-ups that he's kind of using, and he's like, okay, now I'm understanding everything. It was you. Yes, he's putting it together. He's like, you were the one that hit her. I knew there was no way that Sanji lost control. No matter what. I don't care if he's brainwashed. Like, Sanji will not hit a woman. That is literally core to his entire being. So, thank you, Oda. Thank you for not destroying Sanji. And, I don't know if I could have taken him, even if it was, unintentionally, from Germa science hitting a woman. That just would have, I think, killed a big part of Sanji and Sanji's fandom. So I'm so stoked right now to see that it wasn't him, it was Queen. And we just see, okay, so Sanji's just coming in, he's pissed now that he realized it. He's like, you're nothing but trash. And it looks like he's landing just right on top of Invisible Queen, just smashing his head. And it's okay, the girl looks up and he says, and she, she obviously didn't even realize that Queen was right there. And all of a sudden, because he got hit, he came out of his invisible mode. And Sanji is just pissed. He's going in right now. Okay, just attack after attack. He is just annihilating Queen right now. Oh my god, he is just on another level. And then there's this final blast. You just see him kicking, and just Queen just goes flying into the distance like his legs are burning hot. So, my boy Sanji over here did not hit the woman, but he still got this power up. He got rid of the suit, so he's being true to himself. Like, yes, the Monster Trio is getting some serious, fan service justice done for them, showcasing all their skills that we've built up throughout the entire series. We've seen, I think we have more to see from Zoro, but, we've definitely seen some stuff from him, with confirming his armament hockey and being able to damage Kaido and, just everything. Last chapter, and now we're seeing Sanji. There might have been some doubts about whether, Sanji, because he was doubting himself, and he's like, Luffy, do you want me to be a weapon that, could do whatever you command me to, or do you want me, the guy who can't lay a finger against a woman, even if my life is on the line because of it? So I'm glad to see that, Sanji made the right choice, picking the goofy, swirly eyebrowed chef that is girl crazy, that Luffy picked and asked to join his crew and be his cook. And that's who Sanji is continuing to be. But he just so happened to get a power up, with his Germa science kind of being unlocked because of the raid suit. And his full fury and rage is just being unleashed on Queen in this chapter. So, yeah, I'm loving it. And it says, all right, we'll be on break. So, a little bit of a bummer, but that's okay. That's okay. That gives me time to actually get a review out for one. So, I'm pretty stoked about that. But, let me know what you guys thought of this chapter down in the comments. Let me know if you guys liked it. If there's anything I missed, going through it, feel free to let me know. Other than that, again, hit the subscribe button if you're not already subscribed to the channel. But other than that, have a wonderful day.